Hey guys, good afternoon and you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Irene and I'm a lifestyle vlogger based in Nsukka, Enugu state of Nigeria, but currently I'm at my sister's place in Enugu. Okay, so if you're just seeing me for the first time, hi, you're welcome. Please hit that red subscribe button, okay, so we can be friends, and then you can follow me on Instagram too so that we can be closer too. But to my OGs, thank you so much for always coming back. Okay, I appreciate every one of you. So today's video, I'm sure you guys have been wanting to hear this gist. Yes, you people have been wanting to hear it for the longest time. So remember the last time I told you guys about how we were poured pepper at my sister's mother-in-law burial. So today I've decided to share with you people everything that went on that day and why everything happened. Okay, I know a lot of people are like, when I did the very first video I did, when I explained that my ex-husband was asking for the burial poster of my sister's mother-in-law, and people were like, don't go for that burial, don't go for that burial. Yeah, I heard everything you guys said, but I had to, because somehow I was really close to the woman too, and there was no way I wouldn't go and support my sister, like so but then I was really skeptical about going. Ordinarily I would have gone 1 week to the burial day, but I just felt like, since because I know him, I know the kind of person he is. He's very he's an evil person. Okay, he likes to plan things ahead and do things that when you eventually hear it, you're going to be like, no, I don't think this person did it, but it is him. So somehow I was feeling like I shouldn't go, but then on the second thought I said, let me go. Like, am I afraid of him? Of course I'm not. So I decided to go, and we went for the burial. So which was why I decided to go a day to the burial day. Ordinarily I would have gone 1 week to the day, but I just said, no, let me just go a day to the burial day. So we went a day to the burial day, and when we got there, the reception was so cold. Like, ordinarily we were their in-laws, like we are in the Ogo, they should receive us with open arms and a whole lot of other things, but they didn't. Their reception was very cold. So we decided that we weren't going to touch anything. We weren't going to cook or help out in the cooking. Let them do their thing, to avoid trouble and issues. So it was after then the following day, which was the burial day, a whole lot of things unveiled. Now let me tell you something. Remember that person I told you people that my ex-husband contacted to give the burial poster? Okay, so a few of the people that he went out with that particular day, he asked for that, told us what really happened. Now, could you believe that this man went to my sister's husband's village where the burial was held? He went there days before the burial day with my sister's husband's big sister. After he has gone to my sister's husband's big sister to go tell so many terrible lies about me, about how I am very bad, and how I finished eating his money, and now I want to start eating my in-laws' money, which is my sister's husband's money, and how he gave us 1 million naira to pay for our house rent. You guys, this part really got me laughing, because you guys, you already know how I got my rent now. You guys, you already know how I left the village. So I've been eating this man money, and yet I lived in the village. I've been eating this man money, and yet he did not give us 1 naira. He did not give his children 1 naira for the past almost 2 years now. He hasn't brought any 1 naira for his children, yet I've been eating this man's money. So he went and told so many lies about me, and how my brother-in-law has been paying my rent. He found me a duplex in Enugu state, and so many other lies that he told. So these people were like, don't let your husband, your brother is being controlled, though. He's being controlled, though. You people should better stop it. Do something now to end it. You have to end this thing now. Go and make sure that you prevent. In fact, if they come to the burial, do not accept them. Pour them hot water. Do them this one. Do them that one. And they were like, huh? He gave them 1 million naira to pay for their rent. He bought me phone. He did. And then, no, they're not going to take it. That he hasn't been giving them. So it is us now that he's giving. No, they will not take it. That if we come for the burial, that they're going to teach us a lesson. That next time, they will not... God, do you know what? He followed her down to their village and went and saw their Onyeze, their king. their Eze, and told him so many lies, how we are so bad, how my family from a very bad family, and how he had been trying to talk to my sister's husband to, you know, get him to reason with his brains, and that he has refused. So this man, my ex-husband, has decided that he was going to ruin my sister's marriage, since he has ruined our own marriage. Everybody's marriage has to be ruined too. So he went and told so many lies. Like, if I start telling them, if I start opening up to you now, you guys will not. You even say, give me his number, give me his number. So then all these people were waiting for us to come. Then after the burial, no, not really after the burial, that burial day, I was still noticing the kind of people's attitude. Even people who I was really close to before, when I was living in Aba, people that we were really close to, all of them started giving us cold shoulders. So I still kept quiet because I didn't know really what was going on then. So after putting the person in the ground, like after they, you know, they put her in the ground, my sister's mother-in-law, just immediately after that time, like, it felt like they now have the right to do whatever they want to do. Like, the person they were respecting or something is now under the ground, so they don't have, so they now had every right to do whatever they wanted to do. So just immediately after then, my sister was crying, so I held her, and then we went inside her room. Just immediately we entered into the room, and I looked out of the window, look at them crowding my mom. Hey, we rushed back outside again. And the other woman was so busy saying, what are you doing here? What have you come here to do? Evil woman, bad woman, what have you come here to do? And I was like, where is all this one coming from? He said, you have destroyed your first daughter's marriage. Now you have come to destroy your second daughter's marriage. Which one is destroyed? So we took my mom inside and we came out. We wanted to know what the problem was. They were busy. Everybody was just talking everything. One gear, Lord, the one gear that her own was really paining me. Like, I felt like if I had a chance, I would have just given her the beating of her life. So she passed through. We entered inside the room and we closed the door. And yet it wasn't enough for her. She opened the window and wanted to, you know, whether probably slap me from the window or something. So immediately I tried closing back the window. You know, it's all these Amaco windows. So I tried closing back the window. What she did, she pulled the window back and took pepper. I don't know, it's like she has been storing the pepper there and poured it on us inside the room. And unfortunately, it poured on Nene, and then it poured on my son. Me, I was able to dodge it. So in fact, it poured me. Some part of it poured me. It poured all of us in the house, but it really poured my son and the Nene very well. Like, even entered Nene's eyes. We started pouring water. Thank God we had pure water inside the room. Like, one bag of pure water inside the room. Had it been that pure water wasn't there, there was no other water inside that room. And if you had come outside, they would have mobbed us. Like, they would have, all of them, they would have just, you know. So we used the pure water and we were washing Nene's eyes. My son was crying. Everybody was just, you know, everything was just. So to cut the long story short, after everything, the Umonna decided that we are going to have a meeting, family meeting. So after that, the Umonna, everybody, even the India, all of them gathered and they're like, we are not going to let this matter rest. That we're going to do a family meeting, that everybody's going to come out and that they're going to tell us our, you know. So they actually felt like everything they've heard were true. They had so much, okay? They had so much. So they felt that everything they had was true. So they wanted to, you know, pass judgment, even without hearing from us. Okay, so we all gathered. Everybody, after the burial, everybody gathered. Come and see on the amala, the ada. Everybody gathered and they started talking. They asked the first daughter why everything is happening, and she shared her stupid story. They asked the second daughter, and she told one stupid story again. Everything revolving around what they've heard. They didn't really call to confirm. They didn't really say, let them hear what everything, you know, to know if it's true or not, legit or not. They just picked it up. Their annoyance was mainly because they thought that their brother gave us 1 million naira to pay for our house rent and that he bought me phone, you know. So they didn't just hear everything to the end and piam. They didn't even ask their brother whether it's true or not, and they started acting because of this evil person called my ex-husband. Okay, so now They said, okay, you know what? The thing is that we have overstayed our welcome, and that we shouldn't come to their village again unless we are coming for more war. That's the only time. At that point, we couldn't bear it anymore. We had to talk. Like, everybody had to hear what we had to say. So my mom stood up and she greeted all of them, and she told them how she has helped the family, even their mother who is now late, what she has really done to help her. Like, few years ago, when my sister's mother-in-law was very sick, my mom came and took her to our house then, and then we treated her. She stayed in our house for 3 months. Could you believe that none of her daughters came to say, it's Mama, you took her? Oh, so thank you. We are so grateful. None of them came. None of them called. None of them said thank you. It was only her son, which is my sister's husband, that was aware. No, they were aware, but none of them called. None of them came. It was only my sister's husband that came and supported throughout that period. So they now asked the daughters, is it true or is not true? They said they did not know. Is it true or is not true? They said they did not know, that they are not aware. Then their mother's sister was one that now confirmed truly here that she was aware, and that they were aware too. They said, okay. They now asked, please, did you give us 1 million naira to pay our house rent? We said no, that he did not give us any money to pay for any house rent. The truth started coming out. Everybody started hearing everything. Could you believe even in their own became ashamed of themselves, to think that they said that if you see a lot of things that they have actually planned to do to us, that the whole thing that they planned to do to us, that they planned to mob us, to do so many things to us because of what they heard. That is a good thing that they've heard the whole story now, that they are sorry. Could you believe that the woman, then they had all of them came and they were apologizing, like they were very, very sorry. Even after we left, they still went and were apologizing to my sister and her husband, telling her that they shouldn't apologize more to his in-laws, a whole lot of things. Which now brings me to my conclusion now. You see, in this life, sometimes you feel like people can go to a big extent, to an extent to hurt you, to damage your reputation, to kill you, to maim you. No, can you imagine that this meeting wasn't held? Imagine that we didn't say our own side of the story. Imagine that we were never heard. This Buddha would have either killed us for nothing, and maybe finally, when they now hear the full story, they'll be regretting. But what has been done has been done. You see the length people can go to make sure that they destroy you. You see the length people can go to make not just people, somebody. To even say this person used to be my husband, they had me. You get me? They had me where? Somebody who is the father of my children. Okay, imagine that we were kids, even his children were kids that day. Imagine that. What would he would have been very happy. Everything problemo solved. But God keeps shocking him. God keeps shocking him, that he would think that that he has done the final, like this one now is going to, at the end of the day, God will just shock him. Everything will just dissolve. All his evil plans will just crash land. So I've decided, since he can go to this length, yes, I've always known that he's very, very wicked anyway. I've always known that he's very, very wicked, but I didn't know he could go to this length. I didn't know he could go to this length to kill me. Yes, because this would have been murder. Yes. So if he can go to this length to make sure that he destroys me, my reputation, my life, everything, it means that we all have to start talking. If he can talk, go to people, strangers, people I don't even know, to tell them lies. A lot of people have heard so much about me that they really want to see me. And you will not go see me, okay? So if he can go to this length to make sure he destroys my reputation, my life, my family, my sister's marriage, well, he doesn't know that my sister has an unshakable marriage. Like her marriage is one of the marriages I admire. Okay, he cannot do fakam. If he do anything, Okay, so he says he went to this extent to make sure that he destroys my sister's marriage, my life, my reputation, my mom's reputation, everything. It means I will have to start talking. It means I have to start talking, because if I don't talk and anything happens, people will not know how it started. So I've decided that I'm going to share everything that has happened within this, well, let's say 7 years, maybe 6 years of marital bondage. I'm going to share it on my YouTube channel. From the part after, not before the marriage, because I think I've shared that part. There's no need repeating it too. If you want to find out about that video, I'm going to drop the link in my description box, so you can always go there and get it. So from the point, from that very first day, Bagam, I started living in his house as his wife. Till date, I'm going to share every damn thing on my YouTube channel. Karababundara. You get me? So everybody will see everything. Will see everything and see how I've been the one spoiling this marriage. So people can judge with me. If there's anywhere I made mistake, or anywhere that I did not do well, please still say so in the comment section, okay? Let us know. So that I will learn. You people will learn too. Everybody. It will even get to the point where I start sharing pictures. Because I don't really care. I don't care again. I was protecting him because I felt like he's the father of my children, and let me not just, spoil everything like that. But since it's like this, I'm going to share every damn thing, so everybody will see everything, and then everybody will judge. Even the people that have heard this story from his side alone. Yes, people that have heard this story but has refused to call me and ask me. Everybody will hear everything. Okay? So that is all I have to say. Okay? If you enjoyed this video, please hit that red subscribe button and share the video. If you don't, please give the video a thumb down too if you don't like the video. Okay? Whatever you have to say so in the comment section, but respectfully. Okay? No fighting. And then subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I'll see you in my next video.